Good afternoon and welcome to TW White & Sons. This is another used car video for our part exchanges. Now I'd like to walk around with you today with this Mazda CX3 SE-L Nav Automatic, which we've just had in as part exchange. It's in a really nice machine grey colour. I do apologise for that plane going ahead. But it's the key feature about this car is it's got 5,000 miles on the clock. So, you know, it's 2.5 years old. It's a 2019 on a 69 plate, one owner, and it's only got 5,000 miles on the clock. These little gems are coming through, you know, quick and fast because of obviously the pandemic and people working from home. So these little gems are, you know, something to grab when you see them. Gentleman just bought a newer CX3 as his 3-year PCP was coming up for renewal, so decided to go for something a little bit bigger just because obviously the CX3 is no longer being made brand new. So yeah, still with the Mazda brand, very happy with it, and as you can see he has really well looked after his older car. So I'm just going to walk around with you, go through some of the key features with you, and hopefully draw some interest with it. So start off with the boot. Obviously you've got a split boot, but the idea is when you put the seats down it is a complete one level floor. And then I know there's some plastic in here, sorry about that, forgot to hoover underneath, but you have got quite a lot of space under there, and then obviously under there you've then got some more space with towing irons and then the tyre pressure kit, just in case you do get like a nail in the tyre or something. Coming round you've got actually 5 seats, 5 seat belts, Isofix in the 2 outer ones, and then if you're not using the middle seat you do have the centre armrest with cup holders, which is also quite handy for those longer trips. And then as we move round into the front, as you can see and specified earlier on, it is the automatic version, so a lot easier with today's traffic. Just 2 pedal, brake and go, that's all you need. So I will walk around driver's side. So you have got front and rear fog lights with this vehicle, normal HID lamps, auto wipers, auto lights. It's even got 3/4 of a tank in it as well, look. So yeah, 5,049 miles on the clock. It's just great. So other key features you've got in this vehicle: full Bluetooth, and you can connect that up with your iPhone, your Android Auto, you know, that sort of thing. If you do want to go for the CarPlay and Android Auto, all you need to do is just specify that. It is an extra cost, but it is something that we can do to the vehicle and adapt it, so it all comes through this system here, and it's very easy to do, but there is an extra cost, so just let us know if that is something you would like when you purchase the vehicle. You've got cruise control here on your right hand side. So it's not an adaptive cruise control, it is just a standard one, but again, very nice for longer journeys. Automatic folding wing mirrors and adjusting all over here, and then obviously you've got an auto window, so it just goes down and up with one touch. You've got keyless start, and then heated seats, which is quite nice. Warming myself on this cold day while doing the video for you guys. Automatic air conditioning, AC, recirculation, and then heated rear screen. Good old-fashioned CD player, 2 USB ports and an auxiliary, and then you've also got the 12-volt socket in there as well. So you've got a sport mode on this vehicle. Now it's not a traditional, you know, put it into sport mode, something happens with the suspension and the steering. It's purely just to elongate the gear changes, so you've got more of a rev range. You can also see that there are a few scratches on this here, but what he has done is he's left the plastic film on there, so the scratches are actually on the plastic film rather than the black trim, which is also quite nice. You've got an automatic handbrake which comes off when you you know, put the vehicle in drive and then start driving away, as long as you've got your seatbelt on. You've also got an auto hold feature, which I'm just going to demonstrate for you now, seeing as we're on the forecourt. If you've not seen it before, so what you can do is you just push the auto hold button there, and then in an automatic, you have something called a creep. So if you put it into drive and take your foot off the brake, the car normally starts creeping. So what this will do, I'm just going to put my foot slightly on the accelerator and drive away, press brake, and then you can see on the dashboard there, hold. So I'm still in drive, but I can take my foot off the accelerator and the vehicle is just holding itself on the brake until you then decide to do the accelerator again, and it takes it off like so. Really, really nice in traffic. I think it's a very nice feature to have. You know, it just makes driving that little bit easier with an auto. In the center console here, you have got 2 cup holders which come out like so, but you can just fold them away quite easily, and then you've got more space, or you just push these little buttons here and then it comes out. But it's quite handy because they're quite deep, so if you're like me and you like your coffee in the morning but you've got a huge flask, they do actually go in there quite easily. And then center armrest there in the middle for you and your front passenger. So with this vehicle and the screens, this is a touch screen while you're stationary, so you can go through your menu, go through your navigation. You can also go into, you know, music. Put it on mute for now, just LBC. Full DAB radio, and then you can go into your settings here as well and set up all of your sound system, and then, you know, personalize the vehicle to yourself. But then when you are driving, you've got this spindle down here, so it moves left and right, up, down, left, right, but then you're also clockwise and anti-clockwise. You've also got the home button, so if you ever get lost in the system, just press the home and it goes back to this screen here. When you put the vehicle into reverse, you've got the audible sound and also the parking sensors at the rear. And then this is just your volume on and off switch, volume, that sort of thing. In the glove box, we've got the locking walnut key, so that's all in there. You've got some other little cubby hole space just up there as well. All your lights, interior lighting works. And then you've got your vanity mirrors in both visors. So if this vehicle interests you at all, please do not hesitate to get in touch with us. You can speak to myself, Tyler, or one of my colleagues, Adrian, Ross or Max. We'll be happy to take your call, get you booked in for a test drive, and get you driving this lovely, lovely CX3. Stay safe, and we'll hopefully speak to you soon. Many thanks.